Getting a better look at the destruction from Hurricane Dorian, the strongest on record to strike the Bahamas, blamed for at least 7 deaths so far. The damage from that slow-moving storm is staggering. In long parts of coastal Florida, the effects of Dorian are already being felt as that storm lumbers about 100 miles offshore. CBS's Nicole Killian reports from Atlantic Beach, Florida.
Hurricane Dorian spent a day and a half battering the Bahamas, but it could take months or more to recover from the destruction. The Abaco Islands bore much of the brunt as Dorian's sheer force and slow pace decimated homes and communities. In Freeport, neighbors used jet skis and boats to rescue people stranded by flooding and heavy rain.
I'm coming!
One journalist there turned the camera on himself as he and his family waded through chest-deep floodwaters. Dr. Ed Mobley last spoke to his wife, a physician and ICU nurse, on Sunday as the storm was bearing down.
The ceiling was dropping, and she said the whole house was shaking pretty violently.
Tuesday, he got word she's okay.
Alive is kind of what I'm going with.
Bahamian officials say they might not be able to deploy search and rescue teams until Wednesday, but the U.S. Coast Guard says it has begun to fly in relief supplies.
We are concentrating very much on parts, fuel, people, communications gear.
Forecasters don't expect Florida to take a direct hit, but are warning of potentially dangerous conditions along the coast. Tropical storm force winds are already whipping up waves, and bands of rain are pelting the shore.
There'll be storm surge, there'll be some flooding.
Mandatory evacuation orders are in effect for certain areas, but curiosity seekers are venturing out.
It's a beautiful time to see the nature, so that's why we're here.
Dorian could still make landfall in the Carolinas later this week. Nicole Killian, CBS News, Atlantic Beach, Florida.
The Walt Disney Company has donated $1 million to relief efforts in the Bahamas.